Osaka, the city of bold flavors, louder laughter, and an unmistakable heartbeat that pulses through every alley and neon-lit street, is one of Japan's most captivating destinations. But beneath its buzzing surface lies a history stained with conflict, rebirth, and resilience that transformed it into the unapologetically vibrant city it is today. Once a modest port town known as Naniwa, Osaka's significance began to soar in the 5th century when it served as one of Japan's earliest capitals. Its strategic location at the mouth of the Yodo River made it a crucial gateway for international trade, especially with Korea and China. But it wasn't until the 16th century that Osaka truly began to shape its powerful identity. During the Sengoku period, a time of relentless civil war, Osaka Castle rose from the ambition of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, one of Japan's great unifiers. His intent was to build not just a fortress, but a symbol of power, prosperity, and unity. However, after his death, the city fell into tragedy when Tokugawa forces stormed and destroyed the castle during the Siege of Osaka in 1615, bringing about the end of the Toyotomi clan. That devastation could have ended Osaka's significance, but instead, it lit a fire in its spirit. During the Edo period, Osaka rebounded to become the nation's economic center. Known as the nation's kitchen, it was the beating heart of rice trade, Japan's primary form of currency at the time. Merchants here built a strong middle class, which influenced the city's culture to this day. Practical, proud, and unfiltered. Unlike the reserved tone of Tokyo, Osaka people, called Osakans, are known for their humor, directness, and openness. This cultural personality birthed the manzai style of stand-up comedy and made Osaka a breeding ground for entertainers, actors, and comedians. The city has also weathered modern tragedies. During World War II, much of Osaka was bombed heavily, destroying about 1/3 of the city. Yet, like a phoenix, Osaka again rose from the ashes. The post-war era brought not just rebuilding, but innovation. Skyscrapers like the Umeda Sky Building, sprawling underground malls, and one of the world's most efficient train networks took root here. The resilience of the people is what truly shaped Osaka, a city that refuses to stay down. Today, the majority of Osaka's population are Japanese, but the city also boasts a significant Korean-Japanese community, especially in the Tsuruhashi district. Their influence is seen in food, fashion, and business. While Shintoism and Buddhism remain the dominant religions, there's also a blend of Christianity and newer spiritual beliefs, reflecting the city's openness. Religious festivals like the Tenjin Matsuri showcase a beautiful mix of ancient tradition and modern celebration. It's one of Japan's top 3 festivals and has been celebrated for over 1,000 years. The locals here speak Kansai-ben, a regional dialect that's punchier and more expressive than standard Japanese. For example, instead of saying arigato for thank you, people often say ukini. And when they're surprised, you might hear an enthusiastic nande yanen, a phrase that loosely translates to what the heck, but delivered with flair. It's not just a dialect, it's a personality. Osaka's weather is fairly moderate, with hot and humid summers that average around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius, and cool, brisk winters hovering around 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius. Spring and autumn are mild and perfect for exploring cherry blossom parks or riverside food stalls. And speaking of food, Osaka isn't just the nation's kitchen for nothing. This city is obsessed with street food. You can't visit without trying takoyaki, those golden octopus-filled balls, crispy outside and gooey inside. Then there's okonomiyaki, a savory pancake made of cabbage, meat, and seafood, topped with sweet sauce, mayo, and dried bonito flakes that appear to dance on the surface. Another must-try is kushikatsu, skewered meat and vegetables battered and deep-fried to perfection. And of course, you can't leave without sampling negiyaki, a scallion-filled version of okonomiyaki that's beloved by locals. Osaka is governed as part of the Osaka Prefecture, with a governor and city mayor. The city is currently led by a mayor who handles administrative tasks while working alongside the prefectural government. This local governance plays a key role in urban planning, cultural preservation, and international relations, as Osaka continues to assert itself on the global stage. When it comes to getting around, Osaka's public transportation system is a marvel. The Osaka Metro, buses, and regional JR lines are clean, fast, and extremely punctual. Most locals rely on trains to commute and explore, but cycling is also popular thanks to the flat landscape and ample bike lanes. For visitors, an Icoca card makes tapping in and out of stations seamless. Taxis are available but can be pricey, so the metro remains the top choice for speed and cost. Osaka isn't a city that just lives in the past. It learns from it, feeds off it, and uses it to fuel a dynamic present. The people are proud of their roots but endlessly curious about the future. There's an energy here that's raw, authentic, and addictive, one that says, "We've been through it all, and we're still smiling." Beyond the food, history, and resilience, Osaka continues to shine as a hub of innovation, culture, and entertainment. It's home to Universal Studios Japan, one of the most visited theme parks in the world, complete with immersive attractions like Super Nintendo World. The city also boasts the Kaiyukan Aquarium, one of the largest in the world, where visitors can marvel at whale sharks and deep-sea wonders in a spiraling multi-floor tank design. For shoppers and fashion lovers, the Shinsaibashi Shopping Arcade and Amerikamura, often called Amamura, offer a wild blend of international and local fashion, streetwear, and bold youth culture. Here, individuality thrives and creativity is worn proudly. This modern-style culture is deeply rooted in the post-war desire to break free from convention, making Osaka a symbol of self-expression. Nightlife in Osaka is unlike anywhere else in Japan. In Namba and Uranamba, hidden alleyways transform into lantern-lit corridors filled with izakayas, bars, and jazz lounges. Locals will tell you that Osaka doesn't sleep, it just switches tempo. You might hear a salaryman belting karaoke in one moment and find yourself in a centuries-old sock bar the next. While Tokyo is known for business and Kyoto for tradition, Osaka is known for heart. There's a warmth to the city that visitors immediately feel. Strangers will chat with you on the train, restaurant owners will go out of their way to make sure you're happy, and even street vendors will joke with you as they flip takoyaki. This friendliness is not an act, it's part of what makes the city pulse. One unique custom that often surprises tourists is the Osaka rule of escalators. While people in Tokyo stand on the left, Osakans stand on the right, allowing people in a rush to pass on the left. This small but telling cultural detail is a reminder of the city's distinct identity, even within Japan. Art and architecture lovers will also find a wealth of discovery in the Osaka Museum of History, the National Bunraku Theater showcasing traditional puppet plays, and the Abeno Harukas, Japan's tallest skyscraper. Each structure is a blend of modern ambition and historical awareness, a nod to the city's ability to rebuild and reinvent itself over and over again. Osaka's international reputation is growing, especially as it prepares to host World Expo 2025. Expected to draw millions of visitors, this global event will place Osaka on the world stage once again, allowing it to showcase its evolution from ancient port to futuristic powerhouse. But it's not just tourists who find themselves captivated. Many Japanese citizens themselves see Osaka as a breath of fresh air. In a country where formality often rules, Osaka offers a more grounded, authentic vibe. It's a city that wears its heart on its sleeve. There's also a strong sense of local pride. Ask any Osakan where to get the best food or hear the best jokes, and they'll proudly rattle off a list longer than the Dotonbori Canal. This pride is not just in the city, but in the neighborhoods themselves. Whether it's the hipster enclaves of Nakazaki-cho, the high-tech zone around Umeda, or the historical pockets of Sumiyoshi. In a city as dynamic and textured as Osaka, every corner offers a story, every alley hides a surprise, and every encounter feels personal. It's not just a destination, it's an experience that lingers long after you've left. So what is it about Osaka that keeps drawing people back? Could it be the food, the friendliness, the history, or the raw energy? Or maybe it's something deeper, a spirit that refuses to fade. If you've ever visited Osaka, you know this feeling. If you haven't yet, why not? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel for more unforgettable, inspiring, and culturally rich travel stories from around the world. What city should we dive into next?